Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're still watching Africa Today, and as we all know that the Iranian and United States negotiations have failed to reach an agreement to end the war in the Middle East. Vice President J.D. Vance just announced the failure of the negotiations, and of course this failure of the negotiations will have a bad effect and on the African continent. To talk more about the repercussions on the African continent, we are very delighted to have with us over the phone Dr. Mohamad Ezaby. He's an international relations expert. Thank you very much, Dr. Ezaby, for talking to us today in Africa Today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Dr. Ezaby, we've all followed the latest developments on the ground concerning the failure of the negotiations between Iran and the United States. Tell us more about your take on this.
Well, it was expected that the negotiations between Iran and the United States will fail, especially that we know that no real ability, no real aim that the United States wants this negotiation to succeed.
Yeah.
United States wants Iran to announce surrender and accept conditions. Sure that Iran will not accept any condition from United States conditions.
Yeah.
So it is expected that the negotiations will fail. Also, I know that from my analysis from the story, Donald Trump didn't want to cease fire. He just wants sometimes to period again to attack Iran. He wanted to repair the system of air defense. He wanted to send planned carrier George W. Bush to the area. So he wait or need some time just to complete everything to attack again. Yeah. So he accept the 2 weeks ceasefire to period again to attack, especially that Donald Trump will not accept anything that Netanyahu didn't want. So everything is expected and it's normal, and I think that the war will begin the last this week, at the last of this week, or the beginning of the next week, not more than that.
Dr. Ezaby, what role, if any, can African countries or regional organizations play in pushing for renewed negotiations or de-escalation?
Well, the only African country is playing a great role in this negotiation is Egypt.
Yes.
Especially that President Al Fattah al-Sisi sent many messages to Donald Trump, try to convince him to stop this war, especially that all the countries, not African countries only, but all the countries of the world are affected by this war. Yes. We saw that the price of oil barrel is raised from $65 per barrel up to $120.
Yeah.
So it affected all the world countries. Also, we know that some African countries, not rich countries, so the raise of oil for the Africans will affect, on the African countries, especially they may not have enough money to buy the expensive price. So it will affect the energy in the African countries. Also, close Hormuz Strait
yes.
make the oil not easy to reach to the African countries. So we will see a crisis in electricity infrastructure in the African countries. So every country in the world wants this war to be ended too soon to solve the problem of
Yes, Dr. Ezaby. Dr. Mohamad Al-Ezaby, the international relations expert, thank you very much for joining us today in Africa Today.